Hello, this is Psych, and I am here for Deform Studios. I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on the Starcraft2 editor. This will be the beginner basics. Here, I'm going to start Starcraft2 up. I will show you how to warp terrain, add units, add 2 players, and add a computer AI. This can be used to play a normal game. Oh, look, I already have this open. That's my old one. I'll do a new one. Yeah, new. Okay. Alright. First thing you want to do is you want to go to Layer and you want to go to Points. Now this is to add 2 spawn points, or starting locations as they call it, for 2 players. So start location 1 and start location 2. Now the players should spawn in these locations. It's going to be random every time. But if you want it to be fixed, you can go to Map, Player Properties, and you can actually set player 1, for example, to start location 1, and that's the one on the left right here. Now this is a mandatory one. You want player 2 to have computer control, or else this isn't going to work, because you want the AI to be actually developed to do something. It's going to be the very easy AI, of course. And start location 2. Alright, now this can't be actually played in the actual Starcraft 2 game. You can play it from the editor, but you won't be able to play it with your friends online, etc. Alright, next thing, units. I'm going to add some minerals here, so I'm going to scroll up to resource and select a mineral field. A few of those. I'm going to make some Vespene geysers as well, 2 as the usual. And I'll do the same right here. 1, 2 Vespene geysers. And mineral fields. Okay. There's also other options. There's rich mineral field, it's gold. There's rich Vespene geyser, and here's a negatar. So I'll do some of those. Alright, next thing I said I would do is I would add units. So, player 1. Since player 1 is starting here as we set earlier, I will make some player 1 units. So, what should we give player 1? I say a Colossus. Let's make that 2. And Marauders. Oh, yeah. Marauders. And now for player 2, which is going to be the computer. Let's see what we can add. Marines, because we all love those. No, that's a changeling. Don't place those, because they act really weird. And sometimes they don't attack. Took me a while to figure that out. It was very confusing. So now I make some Marines. And Immortal, sure, why not? 1, 2. Now, if this were set to player 1 right now, these would all belong to player 1. So you have to make sure player 2 for player 2, player 1 for player 1. Okay, next thing, I want to make some terrain. Edit some terrain, make it a little bit interesting. So we're going to go to Layer, Terrain. It's loading. Okay, now we have all sorts of options here. Lower cliff, same cliff level, add ramp, remove ramp. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is raise clip. I'm going to make a little surrounding around this base. And I'll leave a little entrance. And if I were to want to make the build radius smaller, I can easily change that. As you can see. Yeah, that's nice. Can even make higher if you build on top of the other. Okay. So now I'll make a big pathway. Yay, okay, that's acting weird. Need to have a bigger radius. Yeah, I like that one. So here I'm making some terrain all the way around. And right over here. So where the computer is going to spawn. Alright, so this should basically work. I'm going to save this as tutorial. Okay, save that. I can press Control F9 to actually start the game, but I'm going to go File, Test Document, just to make it easier for you guys. Alright, here we are with the game starting up. We're going to test our map out right now. So I should be spawning on the left side, the computer should be spawning on the right, and we'll see how this goes. Now, here are my 2 Colossus and Marauders, which I will send to the enemy base so we can check out what's going on over there. Colossus can easily walk over the terrain. The AI should be going up, sending their resource, doing just the regular kind of stuff. The only problem is it's going to be on very easy. As I said earlier, they haven't come out with that in the beta. So I'm going to send my units over here and try to do some damage.